Welcome back to Bear's Rod Shop here for Friday, July the 29th. And we've got some new stickers in for some creators that we follow, been following for a long time, over a year. And we're going to be posting them on the creator board right behind us, which we just love this. Little sad note, Sammie, my bride, passed away on Wednesday at 1:35 p.m. peacefully, and I don't know how to make a real good video of this, but she loved all the creators, all the people that did the outpouring, Metal Shaper, Brian and Maria, Michelle over Rusty Knox, Outside Screwball, just all the channels that are subscribed to us. Joe Pye, she did want to make a trip down there until this cancer come on, because I went down there in January when she was first starting to hurt with this cancer. Thanks, Joe, for the saw again. You know, the little horizontal central pneumatic saw. It's not going anywhere. I did put it on the liquidation tool cell, but now it's got to stay. She had a hoot when you were in that simulator that you built for your son. She goes, I don't know how you didn't hit every wall, but okay, we're getting a little carried away. We sat down about a week ago and we watched 4 hours plus of racing. 22 years we were involved with the NHRA drag racing. She was also a dedicated NASCAR watcher, fans. Junior, of course, Dale Earnhardt Sr. She has all those in our collection, but we're gonna miss her. So thanks for all the prayers. Seriously, I mean, from out the YouTube community and everybody that sent us prayers and well wishes. Paul over at Haxby Shed, thank you. Chuck over at Outside Screwball. Sorry, I sent you an email and say don't send flowers, but I had to water them. But I know you probably sent her a card. And Randy Richards, it goes on and on. Dean over at the Air Cave workshop. But we're gonna miss her. Now I have a feeling, because I have a guilty conscience right now, she's right behind me. Bear, get this shop cleaned up, put them tools up so you make better videos. I can almost feel that right here in my bones today. Now, there's not gonna be a big old hoopla memorial barrel. She wanted everything simple. And I've got some 70-75 aluminum, a lot of it, quite a bit. So I'm gonna do these urns myself, and I'll probably video that. I'm gonna make one that's a master, and then I'm gonna make two on each side for the children. But she would have been sitting right here over me. I'm not a machinist, everybody knows that, but I'm gonna give it one heck of a lot of tension on these. Have the nice screw on deal, have a little Allen screw that comes in, locks the lid. And but we gonna get on now to the stickers. First ones I got in were actually Billy over at Knox Machining. Thanks, Billy. We follow you, and you've been up there with taking over with the ARW. Love this sticker. We're gonna put you real close to Harold over at the ARW and look over his shoulder, or he'll look over your shoulder. I will stop the camera here in a little bit and post these, and then we'll come back. But thanks, Billy. We really love your content. Hadn't followed you but about a year and a half, but I will continue. Let the dust settle a little bit, and one day, hopefully, I'll be invited as soon as I can get better equipment to join the ARW discussion. I would appreciate it. Harold asked me way back to do that. Didn't have the camera, didn't have the way to do it. Learning. And he's got these other really beautiful stickers as well from the Knox.org. And so one of these go up. Billy, I'm gonna send these on to somebody that don't have another sticker, since you sent me an ample supply, so know that I will send on what you sent me to somebody that doesn't have your channel or doesn't follow yet. That way they will follow you. That's what this is all about, the community. We share, we follow, and we learn. All right, another one is beautiful. I got from Greg over at My Little Mule. Greg, don't slap me too hard. And I got 2 stickers from him and a wonderful business card. I like this, printed on both sides. I think he actually started like I did. In 2019, I started with my CJ5 Jeep, 1965, and I'm gonna have to follow him. If you don't subscribe to either of these channels that I just mentioned, which is My Little Mule or the Knox Machining, you need to. They will keep you informed. They have good contents in their channel. I learned a lot, especially when Greg was doing that Bridgeport rebuild. And yesterday I was a little slack because his South Bend looks like a 13, looks like my LeBlanc 17, same color. I'm a 41 on my LeBlanc 17. So I asked him a question, was that a LeBlanc? No, I had to go jump down on his about, and then there it was coming up a South Bend. So anyhow, My Little Mule out of Ohio. And I am making plans in between the time we're waiting for everything to follow through with Sammie's passing, the dates of about 15 days for the cremation, and then the service won't be a service, memorial in November, of revisiting not only Ohio, but Kentucky. Go up there and see Brian at BC Block 02, Steve Summers. Hopefully all let me stay for a tour. And Brian Hayner and Maria over at Metal Shaper. If you guys don't follow them, I'm telling you right now, you will learn so much. And he's starting to do some shorter videos, which I love, but those are wonderful, wonderful folks, I tell you. They're sending condolences in. Now, Chuck at Outside Screwball, San Francisco, unless we get $1.99 gas, it's out of my budget to come. But Chuck, I really love watching your contents. Dean over there at Air Cave Workshop, over at all the YouTube subscribers. And I wished I could make 1 year on my bucket list going to the bash out there in Rancho Cucamonga with oh boy, I went blank, but you know what I am. Randy Richards, was there a couple of times, but it was a good hoot out at the I got CRS. I'm sorry. Well, there's a lot going on my plate. but we will make the bash hopefully next year. Good Lord willing, creek don't rise. I'm going to turn the camera off real quick. I'm going to post their stickers in an appropriate place, and we'll be right back. All right, let's see if we can get up here on the board real quick. Gonna get a little zoom in there. All right, we got Billy over at Knox Machining right up here with Falkenberger's Foblin Coblin, and over here with Chuck, we had outside Screwball, and Dean over here at the Air Cave shop, because they always are in that discussion. And I'm sorry that that's a little bit crooked up there on the deal, but I was straining, trying to lean up there. Oh, is that good? And so, anyhow, we got my little mule. I was going to put 20 and 30 across here, but this is the way we always went. We would go up through Oklahoma that hit 44, head over to Ohio. So, Greg, I've got you headed the route we used to take. I'm actually one day going to come up here and put 35 going up, and then 44 coming across. And we made that trip a lot of times. One day I'd love to come in to your shop, maybe not by surprise, but anyhow, there's my little mule up here. And I've got one extra sticker. Greg, I'll send you an email. If it's okay, I'll pass this on to somebody else that doesn't have one of your stickers, if that's all right. And also, over for Billy, I've got 2 extras. I'm sure it's going to be fine to pass on. Maybe, I don't know if Maddie over in Australia has one of yours or not. I could send him one, and one of these to another one, like maybe Paul over at Haxby Shed. Send me an email if that's okay. We'll pass on. But today, it's not a sad day. Actually, it's a happy day. She suffered for 4.5, almost 5 months, terribly. And Tuesday morning, around 2 a.m., that cancer went and busted loose like a California wildfire. And Randy Richards, you know all about them. You guys that are up in the Sierras and stuff, you know, it couldn't be put out. And it got into her stomach, into her bowels, and we're not going to go on and all that. I still want you guys to pass on our hashtag about fighting cancer, Osteoscarcoma. Make everybody, every family member aware. Don't let it happen to you like it happened to us and say it was sciatic nerve or a shin splint or whatever. Go get a PET scan, MRI. PET scan will really pick up cancer, because PET scan is loaded with sugar. Cancer goes after it. It's a better one. I don't know why they give me recommended 2 MRIs when one PET scan showed the whole scenario. It showed everywhere the cancer was. So real quick, I'm gonna pull the camera out and show you Grandpa's 1939 scroll saw where it is today. And I only have a belt guard that I may or may not build, but I have a 1959 front fender off of a BMW motorcycle that will make an excellent video and a build. But let's stop this for a minute. Let's go to the scroll saw for a Friday. Not sure if I can do this justice because I'm working out of the front lens, but Grandpa's 1939 scroll saw decided to do everything in gold and black on the motor. And no, my wibbly old hands and with myopathy and stuff, and It doesn't do very good justice to the pinstriping, but she works like a champ. And then, of course, I do have to build a belt guard. I found one on eBay, but I need a challenge to build my own. You know, I got sheet metal tools. And I'm going to be talking a little bit to Chuck Barberina right here and see what he can do on that engraver of his. Did a perfect job of engraving a tap on the end after he had ground it. And Chuck, expect an email. I would like to send you a picture of my grandfather, and maybe you can engrave on a piece of brass that I send you, or aluminum. You tell me what it is, and put my grandfather right here, 1900 to 1972, and maybe incorporate Delta. I was going to leave this open. The red and gold, I don't know if it's a bad touch. Send me your comments. I mean, you know, the only thing I don't like about this, I didn't have any quarter or 3/8 flex for the light cord. That's got to go away. It's too bulky. But this is a pretty hefty housing to go around on this retirement lamp. And I've got another bulb that's going to be the same screw in for the male, but the bulb should be way up in here. This is just right now. We're gonna fire up the electric on this thing. Oh, Harley Davidson handles, you know, they're not perfect, but they work great. Go around to the side here. Yep, and then of course this is an old Delta motor, 1740, you know, RPM, 1939. Got one of the files in here. Let's turn this thing on. This is gonna be killer. I mean, literally, that's the slowest speed it has, but it will carry all the different files. And let's see, we can't turn the light on. The pinstriping is terrible, guys. Sorry. Anybody that want to come here to Bear's Rod Shop and help pinstripe, I'll put you up and we'll have a big old barbecue, but I think you'd be proud of this. Oh, I left a piece of tape down here on there. Don't need it anymore. Give me your opinion on this 1939 scroll saw. Did I do a good job, or? Well, I want to say. Yeah, belt guard. Well, I'm going to sit down. Belt guard's going to be probably necessary, but she runs like a champ. And got the gold pinstriping here. Hate to actually cover that up. This is a no-no, but I'm going to reach over and shut her off. And turn the light off. But turned out to be a really nice restoration. And I love your comments. All right, Bear's Rod Shop. You guys that followed us since December 2019, you'll miss Sammie, like I will. But she's always going to be in this shop. She's going to be hammering on me. Get stuff done. Get that Nash done. Get the shaper done. Get all them projects done. We're out of here. God bless. Thanks for all the outpouring over the last 6-7 months. It means a whole lot. Bear's Rod Shop. We're out.